Hello all, and back with another summary for our Overheart Academy campaign, a Monster Hearts 2 game. So, we opened up where we left off on Monday night. We continued our scene with Robin and Nemo getting to know each other, and Nemo posing in a more risque for Robin's entertainment, practice, drawing skills. We'll go with that. Meanwhile, panic in the bathroom at Zach's. Ash, trying to figure out what to do, ended up figuring out the journal that she's been searching for. The book is with Madeline deep in the forest. Not wasting a minute, she grabbed Zach, dragged him out of the house, and off they went. Thundering through the forest as quick as she could, she hit the brakes just in time not to collide with Luca, who had sprung out of the forest onto the road. Being there and being near the forest, they decided to head on foot, getting close to the situation where they found Madeline and Esma. And Ash was quick to confront them, demanding to know where the book was. There were some roundabout moments, but eventually she got the answer that it was in Esma's backpack. While Luca distracted Esma threateningly, Ash grabbed the backpack and started running back to the car. Luca quickly learned that Esma was part of the witches that his family seemed to be in rivalry with, and exposed himself as well. Though he managed to escape, Ash drove off in a hurry, getting the book, removing the page her dark patron asked her to, and then was relieved. Zack and Luca, having enough of this, got out of the car, taking the backpack, hopefully returning it to Esma. As Madeline and Ash drove back, Madeline confessed that she had a crush on Ash, leaving Ash a little flabbergasted, and only shortly after realizing that she was dropping Madeline off at Victoria's house. The next day at school, things went as they did. Lunch came, information was exchanged, talks were had. Many were impressed with the connection of Robin and Nemo, especially of Olivia and her situation, those people, Riley and Darcy. And the evening turned out to be rather what you'd expect. Luke ended up getting hurt at school, so he left early and tried to make amends best he can. Ended up ending up at Anakin's shop, provoking him and hitting a nerve that sent Anakin to a very distant place. Diving into that, he learned that there was some kind of emergency with Olivia, and she went to Anakin as she tried to get his help for something, though what it was wasn't clear. But as the evening passed quietly, Ash enjoying the fruits of the dark powers, being happy with her not having to get up and having one of the most comfortable evenings she's had in some time. The next day, the professor, Alan Farrow, was loading the students up onto the bus. He seemed less than thrilled with the situation, and the janitor was also there to help chaperone. Alan explained they'd be heading 2 hours north of town to a historical site, and he was going to close his eyes till then. Things came to a collision as Madeline was pulled over by Ash after Victoria tried to shut them down. Victoria getting shut down one time after another this game, starting to retreat into herself bitterly. It wasn't long though before people realized they've been driving 40 minutes. The school bus was in some deep forest, but it's definitely been more than 2 miles. But the bus was starting to come to a crawl, but still pushing forward down these kind of back roads that are not fully designed for buses. Someone interrupted Alan's sleep, and as upset as he was to be woken up, he understood after explaining that it had been quite some time. With a quick check on the school bus driver, bus managed to stop. He panically head out and came back in a storm, telling everyone to break into groups of 6. The janitor protested that and said that the police should be called, as did some of the students. And Alan flippantly told them to check their phones, and if they can make a call out, great. If not, break into groups of 6, and they'll be given instructions. And as soon as they can call the police or town, they are to call for help. The group managed to end up with themselves, Madeline, and Olivia, after Olivia's group tried to form a group of 7, which Alan was having no part of. And with that, they headed off into the woods. Early morning quickly began to darken, and they could have swear nightfall came within moments once the people were out of sight. And that's where we left off, guys. Hope everyone's having a great new year and a great week, and I will see you all next session. Bye for now.